Seriously, somebody pinch me. Is this really happening? It looks like another player's through the door in the second week of the transfer window, and it's a high-profile name, and it's a one you probably all know. Sven Botman's Black White Army. Welcome back to another video on the channel, Newcastle fans. If you are new to Black and White Banter, make sure you drop down, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and you'll be notified every single time we post a video. So if you like our opinions, make sure you get down and click the subscribe button. And get us on Facebook and Instagram as well. We post every day on there. Never normally serious, but always Newcastle United. Well, it's certainly a happy Friday. I'm on the cans. Shame about the colours, but I'm on the cans because it looks like, after what feels like longer than the Mike Ashley reign, the longest transfer saga I can remember for a Newcastle player, it looks like Sven Botman might be signing for Newcastle. And this is just 24 hours after Nick Pope was confirmed, which was as a sign I was over the moon with. It's been back and forth. Every single reporter and journalist on Twitter and social media has claimed to know something. It's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. It's like Ross and Rachel, will he, won't he, will he, won't he? It looks like it is on. Sky Sports News are reporting it. Fabrizio Romano, and obviously the famous football scout journalist on social media, he's reporting it as essentially a deal done, and Sky Italia are posting it as a deal done as well, because AC Milan have pulled out of the race. We have had a bid accepted from Lille for what's looking like about the 39 million euros mark, which is essentially equivalent to about 35, 36 million pounds. So it looks like Eddie Howe is getting his man. And sometimes, you know, it's Friday, the sun's been shining in the UK, so I'm already in a fantastic mood. You just have to pinch yourself as a Newcastle fan, don't you? We are less than 3 weeks into this transfer window, and we are already looking like getting 3 players in for a combined, what? 35 million, 45 million, plus 12, 50 plus million already spent, including the players we got in January. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm sitting here shaking with excitement almost when I saw that the news had broke. And let's not forget, I'm not going to sit here and claim that Sven Botman is a wonderful player, that I watch lots of Lille in the French league, because I don't. I know that Sven Botman is a very sought after centre-back in Europe at the moment. And I also know, this is where my faith lies, this has been Eddie Howe's top man since January. He wanted him in January, he never got him. He's gone back for him since the window's open, and it's been back and forth, and now he's getting his man. And I have full faith, I've got no reason to think otherwise, and I'd like to hope every Newcastle fan does. I have full faith in Eddie Howe, in the players that he wants. So he's seen something in him. He's a Dutch international coming through the ranks for his national team. He's lit up La Liga. AC Milan have been looking at him, who've just been taken over, who was splashing the cash. And it looks like he's now coming to Newcastle United. The same Newcastle United, let me just remind you, Newcastle fans, who last year only signed one single player on essentially what was the last week of the window. The team that signed Chef Kikuchi on loan and players from YouTube with Dennis Wise at the helm. We are now spending £50 million before the windows even properly got started, before even other clubs in the Premier League have even woken up. It's incredible. And again, I'm speechless. As you can tell, I'm struggling for words on this video, because that's how exciting times are at Newcastle. What a week it's been. Season ticket information's been released. Stadium developments have been released. Photos of the stadium getting improved, which have been needed for so long. And now Nick Pope's through the door, an England international. Sven Botman, a sought-after hot prospect in Europe defensively, is now potentially coming into Newcastle. So what do we know? Well, it's like I said, the fee's going to be about £35 million. AC Milan have pulled out, which has helped us swoop in, and Lille have accepted the bid. His medical is scheduled next week. It's been reported that the medical's already booked in at the club. That's ticked off. So now it's just up to him to come over. There's a contract on the table, which obviously the player hasn't signed yet, between him and his agent. And let's face it, his agent is going to be rinsing that for every single penny he can make, because that is current football. That is modern day football. But I am struggling to stay grounded as a Newcastle fan the more these kind of players keep coming through the door. And I don't know whether that's just me. If it is, let me know in the comments. But if we are going to be looking at a defence of Nick Pope, Kieran Trippier, who for me is one of the best right-backs in European football. Big Dan Burn, who barely put a foot wrong. Sven Botman, one of the most sought-after young defensive talents in Europe. Fabian Schär, Swiss international. Matt Targett, solid as a rock all of last season. And then you've got players in reserve on top of them, like Lascelles, who's our club captain. Our defence is looking fucking solid. It really, really is. We were so much better defensively than Eddie Howe, and now I'm thinking the sky is our limit. Get the defence ticked off. Every single good footballing team always had a solid defence. Solid goalkeeper behind them and a solid back four, because you don't win anything by leaking loads of goals. And that seems to be the approach that Eddie Howe is prioritising. He could have gone after tricky wingers, strikers. Well, obviously Hugo from France is still being sought after. Etetike, which apparently we are still in negotiations for him. But I see it as Eddie Howe has made that, since he came in January, his priority. Dan Burn came in, Matty Targett came in, Kieran Trippier came in, and he's now making that more and more strong. Does this mean Lascelles might be on the way out of our football club? Possibly. He's been linked with Nottingham Forest. I think Lascelles is a very, very big voice in the dressing room. I've got no doubts about that. I imagine every single player respects the hell out of him. But could this be the sign? And if he does come in next week, Botman, that means Lascelles might be thinking, hang on, there is no way I'm getting first team football here. And he's in his prime. I saw Nottingham Forest were linked earlier in the summer. That would be a good move for him. Newly promoted. It's his old team. I don't know. I'm not going to second guess that one, because Eddie Howe might still want that strength and depth and that personality. And he is our club captain, as it stands at the moment. But happy Friday, Newcastle fans. Happy fucking Friday. Sven Botman, it looks like he is coming in, unless something dramatically goes wrong with the contract. And long may this summer transfer window continue. And my God, my calendar has got X days until our first game of the season. I am absolutely excited as hell. So let's enjoy these moments, Newcastle fans, because we have put up with so much shite for so long now that we have to embrace every moment on this journey and this new project that we find ourselves under. So happy weekend, Newcastle fans. Like and subscribe to Black and White Banter. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on Botman, if you've seen him play. And don't forget, I did a video in January on Sven Botman, what sort of player he is. I may do another one, but I will put the link in the description for my old video for you to check that one out when I go into a bit more depth on what sort of footballer we are potentially signing. Happy weekend, and I've got no doubts I'll see you on the next transfer video, because they are coming thick and fast. Away the lads.